Do you know that on the Google we find many statements like just few minutes of meditation can change the structure of your brain? Is it really true? Few minutes of meditation. Your mind or brain is filled with millions of negative impressions. Your intention is to harm, is to react, is to blame, is to complain. Lot of people. You are frustrated. You are filled with the fear and anxiety. The Google says just few minutes of meditation can change the structure of your brain. That means they want to your brain changes its behavior and attitude. Nature takes thousands of years to evolve one species, including their brain. What exactly we are talking about? We should be very clear. We should have a right knowledge. The wrong and the false knowledge can lead us to the false result. And we are talking about, we should understand what actually happens before, during, and after meditation. One question. But before that, we should ask ourselves what changes we want in our behavior and attitude comes from the brain or the mind. Do I want peace? Yes. Can peace, do I want happiness? Yes. Do I want joy? Yes. Do I want love? Yes. Now, can you tell me, can peace live side by side with anxiety? Can happiness live side by side with the pain? Can love is expressed side by side with hate, hatred, duality, and a conflict that is already present in my mind? For example, that is present in my mind, and now I practice 2 minutes or 5 minutes of meditation, and I find that there is a change in the structure of the brain, my behavior and attitude changes. Is it a joke? Is it a mockery of meditation? You can complete the masters if you succeed in meditation or few minutes of meditation. Then you can complete the masters in 1 hour. You can complete your undergraduate course in half an hour. What we are talking about? Is it a marketing gimmick? I don't want to comment on that, but it is very important to understand what happens before meditation. Our Eastern wisdom is such a beautiful tradition, which is still relevant today, which is as old as 10,000 years old. We have 3,000 teachers who spent years together contemplating and reflecting and brought out those principles to help us to meditate and reach to the higher state of the consciousness. Buddha took him almost 7 to 8 years to reach to that state of enlightenment. When you practice meditation and you reach to the highest state of meditation, it becomes effortless and natural state where you awaken to the highest state of the 7 years. Buddha. My master said it took him almost 12 years. I'm not going against the science. You practice 5 minutes of meditation and you feel little bit of relaxation. But the intention of blame and complaint and reaction and hatred still living in your mind. So once you complete 5 minutes of meditation, after 5 minutes, the same thought process starts working in your head. And you expect that within few minutes everything will change. We are born, since our birth, we were not aware where we were born, with whom, with which parents. And our DNA and our past impression ultimately manifested as we grow older. So that impulsive nature of the mind created the impurity in the mind. And those impurities are strong likes and dislikes, attachment and detachment, duality and a conflict, and a greed and the delusion and the pride and the jealousy. How these impurities are present can help me succeed in meditation in few minutes. Someone is jealous of you and he expresses the jealousy before you, you don't sleep for 2-3 days. And we are talking of a magic few minutes of meditation. So master, our great master says that first understand the mind, then understand its impulsive nature, its habit, its impurities, then find out how to purify the mind. How you purify the mind? By understanding these simple principles. Is jealousy essential? Is blame essential? Is reaction essential? Is anxiety essential? We are not managing anxiety. When you understand that it is not worthy for a human being to have the anxiety, when that understanding goes into your head, it clears your mind. So now that mind is ready for meditation. In a simple words, meditation is to find who am I. It's like a geometrical theorem. Eastern wisdom declares, geometrical theorem, I have been always talking about it. The sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. The teacher, mathematics teacher, writes, prove it, follow the process. So you follow the process, and ultimately the result is 190 degree or 170 degree. You are wrong. You know the answer, but still you have to prove it. The same way, meditation is like a geometrical theorem. Where you start, we say the real self is of the nature of permanent peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom. Clear? Prove it. You prove that by meditation practice. Meditation is only one. It has variety of steps. Why? Because our temperament is different. Everyone's temperament is different. So the teacher evaluates, observes, understands, and then gives you those steps. Customization. Meditation or mindfulness is only one. Why it is one? To find the real self, of the nature of peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom. You apply one principle or formula in proving 180-degree, the other guy applies the another way. Oh, this is also the way. So during the meditation, you are moving from the objective reality, including the time and the space, to reach to the state of timelessness. And you are staying few minutes. So then what happens? When you reach to the objectless state of mind, objectless state, what is left is the subjective reality. What is subjective reality? That is I am. Who is I am? I am of the nature of permanent peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom, and it starts manifesting, revealing itself in the meditation. What happens after that? The life transforms. You live into that choiceness, awareness. You live into that higher state, which is known as awakened state or enlightenment. No, but we can reach to that state of, no, I don't want enlightenment. We can reach to that state. I agree with you. But the intention, the very desire to practice meditation should be clear. If that is not clear, I may feel relaxation and calmness. But it will be reversed because of the impurities present in the mind. So we have to be very clear. You should learn from the text, through the teacher, who explains you what happens before you become a seeker. Before becoming a seeker, you were simply a person. Why you were a person? The knowledge of the Eastern wisdom, be very clear. What knowledge brings to the table? Career, job, ego, authority, possessions, power. Eastern wisdom says only one word. The knowledge brings the freedom. Freedom from all the limitations, ignorance, impurities, duality, conflict. Knowledge brings freedom. That freedom is known by different names, enlightenment, or you can say awakening, realization of who am I.